if you actually need to 2x your productivity in your 18s, watch me. If you're stuck with your work, if you've been trying some side hustles, you've been working on your like real 9 to 5 job or your studies, and you can't keep up with all of this stuff. I've been through the same shit. I'm trying to make this side hustle work, my YouTube channel, for over 2 years, with combining with studying, with traveling abroad to studying abroad, to working as a mountain guide, to running almost professionally. And with all of that, I'm now 2 times more productive. This is not BS. Like, I've just made one video in one day. When 3 or 4 months ago, I would do one video in 3 to 2 days. That's a direct improvement you're gonna get yourself if you follow these tips. And the first one is stop masturbating. And I'm not about jerking off. First of all, I'm gonna tell you a little story. My whole life changed around with one simple call. I wake up, I've done some deep blocks. It was the same usual Wednesday. I will record and script videos, and then as I have a lunch, I'm opening Telegram, the social media app, in a community of hikers in Kyrgyzstan. I see someone offers a job. That's fucking interesting. I message them the same moment. I got on a call with them. 5 minutes later, I call my friend. I tell him, bro, I'm going on Lenin Peak. Will you work with me? He's like, fuck yes. He was literally doing the hike at that time. He was coming down and taking a bus to city. It's like 40 kilometers. So you're pretty fucked up after that trip. Now he's like, yeah, let's fucking go. They were offering a job on 7,000 there in our country. Lenin Peak, 7,128. And so we would, first of all, see Lenin Peak, go through high altitude camps, and actually get money from that. That's fucking sick. And so, as we did that, I've been there for 25 days. Usual summiting as a tourist takes like 17 days, 21 days. So we've been here a little more. And I understood that, that self-improvement, masturbating, that, self-perfection, grinding, it's bullshit. Like, you should just stop that. If you overthink about that perfection, about getting all those habits in, if you didn't read before you go to sleep yesterday, you're fucked up. It's basically just sucking your own cock and thinking you have to be productive 24/7. If you don't squeeze out every single minute of your day, if you don't make it out as a habit, you're fucked. And that's extremely toxic if you think about it. You always push yourself to some imaginary unicorn dream of a guy that always does something, that is always like working on his money, physique, girls, everything. You have to stop overthinking about it. Yes, the actions you're doing are great. Self-improvement habits are fucking awesome by themselves. The approach you do is bullshit. The approach you take on those habits, the YouTubers you watch all the time, like you've been brainwashed by so many YouTubers. Like, the job of influencers is to pull you on their side. And so you watch the first one, you watch Hermosi, he talks about grinding. You watch Ali Abdal, he talks about being a bit balanced. You watch, like, I don't know, Mr. Beast, it's just entertainment. And so you got completely 3 conflicting ideas. And then you watch another one like Denko or Hamza. It's a mixture when you don't know what to do. But you start to blame yourself even more. The usual content you watch now is being fucking hijacked with dose of motivation, dose of discipline, grinding, or being balanced. And so you don't even understand what to do now. I want you to just let go of it. Just have that mindset of, fuck them all. I will do what I would actually do on my own. Construct your own fucking decision. Make your day as you want it to be. Stop relying on external motivations or like disciplines. Those videos. You should do it without that perfectionism, without trying to be perfect, without trying to do all of them. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Your life is already busy. Your life is already like stressed. I want to make it easier. I've made a 7-day productivity challenge absolutely free. If you just click it on, you're losing nothing but gaining everything. Because in 7 days, I'm going to 2x your productivity with having as much fun as possible, with working as less as possible without guilt. Just check it out. Let's talk about solutions. Now, the first one is work less, extremely less. Imagine you're a hunter and you've been put back into 1,000 years into a fucking forest, into the middle of nowhere. Imagine you have nothing but some spear, some knife, and you have to survive. You have to get some food in. What would you try to do? Who would you try to catch? Imagine they're rats, big insects, or small creatures that you can catch up right in front of you. Like, they're going everywhere. One of them is like 100 calories, 10 calories. You have to catch them every single minute. You constantly have to be on a hunt to actually be fooled by those little creatures. On the other side, you can catch some zebra, antelope. You can catch some bigger animal. But it will take you 3 to 4 days of actual hunting, of literally being so locked in for 2 to 3 days without eating, getting those skills in, following that animal. What would you do? Would you not risk it and just catch those little creatures every single minute. Imagine all of your day is just about hunting those little things. But you could risk it. You could go without food for 3 or something days and try to catch that big, huge fucking animal that is like 40,000 calories. That is you for a whole week. Little insects and small animals are shallow work. This is what you do on your daily basis. This is what 9 to 5 looks like. You do the unimportant task for as much as possible. You trade your time over money. You're strapped to that job, to that work. The next step is deep work, is what you not do. It's that impactful task, meaningful thing that will actually give you 100% of rewards. But it's actually hard, demanding, but it's not so long. As long as you get the skill of hunting antelope, you're gonna do it a lot quicker. It's still hard, but when you automate this, when you systemize the process of hunting it, it becomes easier. It's the same shit here. You have to focus on work that actually brings you more calories in when you have to survive. So, like in a video game, some tasks give you like 10,000 points back. Some tasks give you 10,000 XP. Some tasks give you 500 XP, but they're so easy and quick to do. You would do those 500 XP tasks all the time. But when you try to do that 10,000 XP task once, then it becomes easier and easier. And soon you have a system of doing that fucking 10,000 XP task. That's exactly with content creation, with doing something that you actually care about. So work less, deliberately less, and focus more on one task, on eliminating it. You just have to work 2 hours a day, even less than that. That's so much better than working 5 to 6 hours a day. Just be fucking focused those 2 hours a day, and the rest of the day you're free. Compared to average self-improvement guy that, try some side hustle and he fucking does the task for a whole day. He's not doing anything of much impact. There's not much meaning, but he's just pretending to be productive. He's just having that aura of I'm busy. Busy is nothing. The next, do life or death tasks. That's about leverage. Leverage is basically having the same input but having 10 times more results in return. So one decision can literally bring you 10 times more in return if you spend the same time on it. Like imagine you can edit the video for 1 hour. Imagine you can check comments for 1 hour, or you can make the video. You can make videos for 1 hour. How much would it be? 2 or 3? It's the same time. Like you've been working. Yes, let's switch first task for like making logo or making thumbnail. Second task takes the same 1 hour, but what it gives you back. If you make a good video, you upload it, and next day you see 500 views. Okay, nothing. 3 days later, 10,000 views, like 15K views. Some videos will pop up on hundreds of thousands of views. New fucking channels. That's unimaginable. You can get 10 times more in return with doing actual life or death task. If you have some passionate business model, like you really care about it, just do the life or death task in it. What will actually bring some impact? I would urge you to always do that. When you're actually done with the task, leave it. Leave your desktop. Just stop working. It's a discipline skill to not do bloated work. That's actually new meta. Recently, you've been feed up by that idea of hustling, but fuck that, it never fucking worked. Like imagine you're trying to hit a girl. When you talk more, you become less and less attractive. That's the same shit. You can be intelligent, you can be smart, you can have so many ideas, you can have so many jokes, but the more you speak, the more you talk in front of that girl, the less she's attracted to you. If you're a yapper, you're basically fucked. And the same with business model. It's like it's that bitch. If you talk more and more with no substance, of course you're gonna get fucked over. But the guy who doesn't care, who comes over like and just does the bare minimum, but what's actually needed, then it's great. Then now we're talking. Because you have to say just a few words to that girl. A few good words, a few good jokes. As someone said, you're just doing ad-libs, as in a rap game. Someone raps, someone tells the main text. In between rhymes, someone tells a word like yeah or whoa, something like that. That's what you gotta do. Again, do life or death tasks. You're gonna do tasks that actually matters. You have more free time and you're not strapped to your PC. Like you have your lifestyle going on. Because that's my next point is. What I'm trying to do here, I'm spreading the message of stop fucking hustling and stop following the same conventional productivity tactics like everyone talks about. If you're a student or young guy, if you catch on this meta, most effective tactic available now, in 25 and 26 years old, you're gonna build a system. You're gonna make good money online, like 10,000 plus bucks a month. If you choose some business model and you stick to it. But what's different? You have lifestyle. Like Your lifestyle is enjoyable now. You're never getting tired of your work. You probably thought of the same mentality. I'm gonna grind in my 20s, and then in 30s, when I actually settled, when I have wife, kids, I have fuck ton of money, I have my house, own car, and then I'm gonna chill. Do those guys chill? Fuck no. Every one of them, they fucking work and continue working. Let's do some shit for a thumbnail. Like, this is the worst lie you've been heard of. You have to enjoy the process of working now. You have to like waking up and doing the most important task. You have to like your lifestyle, your day routine. I don't know. When you're not satisfied, when you're doing your work just because of external outcome, because of result, because you want 10K a month. You've been brainwashed by this idea that you have to make 10K a month. So you're putting all of your efforts. You work 7 hours a day doing bullshit tasks, and you will do it for another 5 to 10 years. You will get results. But does it matter, bro? If you don't have life, huge physique, if you don't have hobbies that would actually fulfill you. When you're not working, you're bored. That's the problem of every single workaholic, hustler teen. That is the trend right now. You're bored when you don't work. How pathetic this life is. I know, work should be the meaning of your life. Yes, it's meaning of my life, but it's not all to it. If it would be all to it, every single entrepreneur, every single influencer with over $1 million a month would be the happiest person on earth. But that's not true. Money brings you nothing but feeds your ego. Of course, elevates your life quality. But, other sides to it. If you're not in relationships, if you don't even talk to girls, if you don't even work on your physique, it's worthless. It's fucking bullshit. My last point is focus on lifestyle, not the result. Productivity is relative. You don't have to focus on some standards. You don't have to follow one figure. Like, if you're working 10 hours a day, you're productive. Or if you're making $10,000 a month, you've been productive. And it's never about that. It's always about lifestyle. It's always about, do you actually enjoy your day now? Like, you wake up and, is it actually meaningful? Okay, it's meaningful. Is it fun? Structure your day as if 100% of it is fun. Imagine, every single thing you do bring you some form of fun, meaning, pleasure. You do it just as you like it. Okay? You build your routine just as you want it to be. No one controls you. There's only one non-negotiable. You wake up, you work. Straight eliminate that fucking task in the first 2 to 3 hours of waking up. Then you have to structure your day as if you don't care. As if you would do it as you would do it. No one controls you. No one controls your day. Not your parents, not your teacher, not your mentors on YouTube. You just do it yourself. And then you see how free it is. How cool is that when no one controls your lifestyle? That is the real freedom. And so you should strive for that. And when you actually get money from that, when your business gets profitable, when you get your first clients, $200, $300, now it's like a bonus. It's like a cherry on top. You weren't desperate for money, but it just came. That's the real formula to 2x your productivity in your 18s. You have to work less, but do the most impactful task. You're gonna do life or death tasks. So basically, just what you need as good as possible. And so you're doing your hobbies, you're socializing, you're dating girls, you're recharging for the next day to come up and do that insane life or death task again. The wheel spins, but you never get tired because this is productivity without hustling. Check out the link below, 7-day productivity challenge. That's what I want to talk about. See ya.